I would like to explain of my teachers. With my teachers were going to send me to the principal's office when I told them that I was against my beliefs and that I felt uncomfortable. Um, there is a female, which I'm not exactly sure. I'm not. It isn't my religion to know what are people and what are like what they identify or do not identify. Um, I got in trouble one time, many times, of my English teacher, Mr. Moore. I got in trouble because I called this girl, uh, Kenny, a girl. I got in trouble for it because I wasn't exactly sure. I, I never knew what it was. My teacher said I used the wrong pronoun. That's not what they identify as. I said I'm not exactly sure if they have breasts and ovaries and a vagina, and I wasn't exactly sure. I sure they have short hair and that's what they identify as, and their pronoun. I got in trouble for it many times, either through adult or student. I got in trouble one time for calling this girl, Kenny, a girl. I said, well, Kenny and I used the word she when I was using my assignment because we were working together. I was also in the girls' locker room. I don't like to dress that at all, and that's not okay. Well, I got in trouble for it because I did not dress out in front of other people. I didn't dress out for many reasons. One, there's male teachers inside of the girls' locker room talking to my Miss Lewis. They go to the same. There's the girls' locker room, and then there's Miss Lewis' office. Miss Lewis has her door open, and then there's male teachers inside of her office. I never wanted to see that. That's why I don't dress out to PE. I I was scared. I was terrified, and then cause I was afraid of somebody staring at me, a male, an adult male, staring at me while I'm changing. That's why I don't change. And then it was another issue. I am in the special ed classes and I have a one-on-one aide. My one-on-one aide was Cameron, but they called him Cam. I asked it, I guess I was mistaken or corrected by calling Cameron Miss Cam. My parents had always taught me that adults, a male is Mr. and their last name or their first name. Female is Miss or Mrs. if they're married and of their first name or their last name. With Cameron, I called him Miss Cameron because I saw the breath. I'm not saying that I can see, well, what their private parts are because that would be kind of weird. I saw breath. I called him Miss Cameron. Many times, more than one time, I have been ignored by my own teachers because I called them by the wrong pronoun. I always been ignored by calling Cameron a miss instead of a mister. I wasn't exactly sure what that was because I wasn't raised like that, so I called Cameron Miss Cam. They didn't like to call him Cameron, but it was Miss Cam. My parents taught me if they're confused, just call them by their first name. I always thought that that was disrespectful. I called him Cameron.
Hey, I'm sorry that your 5 minutes is up.
I'm sorry, I'm
but
not.
Thank you for sharing
Yeah,
with us.
thank you.
Okay.